Me neither. Last minute, but we're gonna do this. So we are at Rockwood Mansion. We're at the Gardener's Cottage, which we've done before.
And we've gotten things here before.
Yes. And there's been really interesting things that came through that I want to look into. So I'm hoping to get more clarification from stuff. Because there's been a couple of times where it says, like, more than once it has said boy in the woods. And I think there might have been a murder and somebody buried in the woods back here, which there's a lot of. And
A lot of woods.
A lot of woods.
Buried.
I mean, we don't know.
Maybe a lot of it.
We might have it.
This property has been around forever.
Yeah.
And it used to be part of a farm.
Yes.
But
And
I
then
don't think
before that,
this wasn't the farmed part of it. And it's been a woods since, I guess they built the trees here, several hundred years old.
Yeah.
And it was here, the mansion was built. They built the gardener's cottage because the gardener came with Mr. Shipley when he came back from England, from Liverpool.
Liverpool. I was like, Leicester? No, Liverpool.
That was other place.
The other place. I'm getting my places confused.
So the gardener was his devoted gardener there. He came, and because he wanted to make an estate landscaped, he brought his gardener with him. And apparently the gardener lived in the house. I had never read whether the gardener was ever married or had a family, but there was a family that lived here.
Yeah.
Whether it was the gardener or somebody after the original one or somebody
Right.
after him, I don't know.
Well, I do believe that Rick said that the gardener had a bunch of kids in this building. I was like, how many people can fit into this little place?
But the gardener,
But I don't know if that's the gardener.
original gardener was English, but I'm not sure the subsequent gardeners were. We'd have to look that up, but yes, it could be that the subsequent gardeners lived here with families. I'm not sure about the original gardener because I got the impression he wasn't young.
Yeah.
He had been with Shipley for a long time.
Right.
So,
I'll turn on make sure this is not pairing to my phone. Let's turn that off my Bluetooth. Okay, so.
But anyway, this has been restored. We have not been inside. I don't know what it's like inside. It actually has an address here. It's 4681 Washington Street Extension.
Has that always
That's new.
been?
No,
Okay, because
that's new.
I was not aware of that before.
But also, this is part of the walk around evening ghost tours that they do. So I think they come out here and look around. There's a lot of property here, so.
That's an understatement.
Yeah,
Do you remember how many acres it was? Off the top, no.
Yeah, I don't remember. At any rate, the history of this building, really, I don't know a lot about it. Although it was Gardener's house, there was a lot of people that lived here, a lot of kids.
Absolutely. I do have notes in here.
Joseph Shipley, so this was
1852.
So that must have been the original gardener came, and then he died in 1867.
Shipley
did. So I'm not sure how long the original gardener lived, but I mean, I would have. Then Pennhurst moved in, so I imagine Pennhurst would have had their gardeners and landscapers, and they had actually a garden.
Yeah.
They fed their household.
Vegetables
with a
and
garden.
all of that. Potatoes.
Which was, I think, near here. Like right now it's a parking lot, and then there's the carriage house that they have events in. On the other side of that, this wall is a small garden. I'm not sure if that was where the original garden was or whether it was over this way.
No, I don't think. I think it was probably. I don't know. That's a good question.
So
Yeah, I
we
know
can
where to
figure
go.
it out.
I'm gonna turn on my little recorder. You looking on the SLS?
Yeah, I can see something on that tree that I think was the tree, but it kind of didn't stay within the bounds of the trunk of that tree.
Oh, interesting.
So right now I'm getting a little blip, but it doesn't hang all the time.
All right.
That stuff blips.
What's today?
Today is
Monday the 26th. 8:26. I know that because I had a school meeting and I had to write it.
8:26 at 6:51.
6:51 p.m. We are 6 minutes into the video recording. So I'm gonna leave this here, over here, and you can speak into this if you would like, or make noises, knocks. Maybe I'll put it on a windowsill. There we go. I'll put it right here for you. And you let us know if you're here. All right, I'm gonna load up and get my. Get it going. All right, loud.
So I got the name of Kathleen not too long ago, before you got here. And it's tunnel.
Tunnel. Oh, that sounds like Jonas. Bridge, tunnel. This is cars. He's funny. All right, let's see if this goes on. Did I turn these on? Phew. It's getting hot again.
It's humid.
Ugh, I had turned it on. Power on. Lost connection. Lost connection. She's British. The lady in my earphones. Headphones.
I'm leaving.
Don't leave. Please don't leave. Oh, do you want to tell them what you're using? What are you using?
I'm using a free app called GhostTube. Now you can buy it, but I'm using the cheap free version that has 500 words loaded. So if things are said that aren't on that 500 list, it doesn't show up. But I'm too cheap to pay for one.
Yeah. I mean, sometimes it's good, sometimes it's odd.
No, I'm not confident enough in it to spend money for a higher level.
Yeah,
More
I mean,
words.
we could get an Ovilus for $600 or something crazy.
Okay, if anybody wants to donate.
Yeah.
I see you.
Good. I don't see you, but I would like to. Okay. When you tell them, ask questions, I'm going to go under and I won't be able to hear you.
Okay, but you'll see me.
Yeah. But I won't read your lips.
Read my lips.
Okay, I'm going under.
So if anybody's here, please let us know. We'd like to talk with you. We'd like to hear what your name is and what you've done here. Do we have a gardener here? Is the gardener here? Or any of the children? We'd like to play with the children. Or any doggies.
I lied.
There's lots of doggies around.
A male.
So you lied. Were you deceitful? Did you have a family here? Psychic is what came up on GhostTube. So are you psychic or are we psychic? We keep getting drawn back to here. So
Stairs.
I'm not sure why.
Sounds female.
Stairs.
The people, female.
So Are you someone that lived here? Were you passing through? Had you lived here before? I know this was indigenous land before then, so we'd like to hear from anyone that had lived during that time. I'm not sure if you would like to talk with us. It would be interesting if you would. Any people that farmed this land before it was purchased?
I heard a male voice and he said, I think it was Michael, and it sounded like with an Irish accent. Like Michael.
Now, is that Michael that's here? It would be something we would want to see if there was someone from Ireland here that stayed, or lived here, or worked here. You could have been originally from Ireland.
Yes, it whisper.
Okay, so you were from Ireland, you worked here?
Record, male.
Maybe.
Over there, female. Michael, female.
Okay, Michael is here. Can we hear from Michael? Would you like to say something, Michael? Let us know more about you. We're here to be with you and to speak with you.
Recorder, female.
We are recording, so if you'd like to say something, we would have you on the recording.
Shempler, female.
Shempler.
Shempler.
Is there someone named Shempler? Is that a last name? Shempler? Can you let us know?
Walter, male.
I'm going. Are you going? Can you stay here a while?
Spirit, male.
Okay.
Mystery, male.
We have good mysteries. What's your mystery? What is the mystery? Was something nefarious going on here? We feel like there's something that happened here, and maybe with children. We'd like to hear what it is.
Something, female.
Her just got on. Goes to her. So
There's no one, male. Home, female. Paranormal, male. Religious, male.
were you religious?
In a circle, female.
So what is the circle? Is that the circle, a praying circle? Was it religious? A singing circle? Did you have parties here? Did you enjoy being here? Did you live in the house? Is it haunted? The house is haunted.
I think it said Catherine,
Kathleen?
male.
Idiotic. So Kathleen is the name I had gotten earlier. Is it Kathleen here? Or Catherine?
Okay, I heard male, and I think it said gay porn. Oh, okay.
Interesting.
All right. I don't know if that's the place for gay porn, but all right. Okay, going back under.
Gay porn doesn't sound very appropriate here.
Tennyson, male. Burlap, male.
Or were you passing?
Emily, male.
Emily, I got. Was there an Emily?
Tap, female.
Okay. We'll be careful.
Stuck, male. Disturbing, male. Man, female.
Is there a man you don't want us to disturb? We go over here and see if he's
Mom, come back this way so whatever you say can get recorded. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm not really. It's dark.
He's nuts, female.
Is there someone, a man here that's nuts? Did someone take advantage of him? Can you let us know what happened? Emma. So we had Emily, now we have Emma. Did Emma live here?
Te amo, male, and hi, male, deep male voice.
Te amo.
Record, male. What's today, male?
I'm going to squeeze.
Jessica, male.
The sneeze. I will. It's all gone now. Please stop.
I like chicken, male.
Oh, I like chicken too. Who are you? Who likes chicken? Someone here that likes to eat chicken? Did you cook chicken?
Hello, male.
Hello back. Who are you? Tell us your name. Say your name. Tell us who you are. You can talk to me or you can talk to Emily.
Opal, female.
Opal. That's a beautiful name. Is that your name? Are you here, Opal?
The worst of it, female.
That doesn't sound good. Was something bad happening to you?
Don't wait, female.
Is there anyone that can come and say hello? Can you tell us your name? Not all of you? Yes, all of you. You can all tell us your name. Just say your name.
No way it's out. Nowhere it's at. Male.
So let us know your names. Can you tell us your names? Can you say who you are?
Need help, female.
Okay, we're here. We can help you. What do you need? What help? What happened? Where do you need help?
Get unstuck, mail. The gift, mail.
Are you stuck? Shopkeeper. Interesting. Were you a shopkeeper at one point? Were you a shopkeeper here? Did you keep supplies, or did you buy supplies, or bring supplies here?
The doorway, mail. Smash it, mail.
How do I feel? How do you feel? I feel good. How do you feel?
My ears are sweaty. It's hot.
It is getting humid. Do you feel like walking around a little bit to see if you get anything in other spots?
Yeah, I mean we can do that, but we have to bring the camera. You want to go to the back?
Go around the sides.
Yeah.
Have you done that?
I walked around once.
Please go.
Please go. All right. Like leave or go around the corner?
Do you want us to go around the corner, or do you want us to leave? Let us know. Do you want us to leave? Or do you want us to go around the corner? Are you around the corner? Can you talk to us there?
I don't know what that was. It was a yell. Well,
Is this close enough? Do we need to take this with Emily?
put the window up some, Mel.
I feel fine. How do you feel? Do you need to take that?
Okay,
Yes.
there she is.
It's
Bugs.
ooh. That was a deep voice.
All right. Ooh, look at that. Look, there's a little log. Oh, look at all that fungus.
Doors. Now.
Go to the door. What did you say?
Our doors.
Our doors?
Our doors.
Oh, okay. Phew. There's little people. There's little people. She doesn't even know. Look, little people. Look. Is this the fairies? Are we getting the fairies? Oh my gosh. Okay, there's Mom. Ugh.
I cannot.
There's little people you can't see because we've lost our free account.
Oh no.
But there were little people.
Here?
Yeah.
You got them on the
On
tree?
here. Yeah. On our thing. And we're like little people, different sizes in here.
You sure it wasn't just the sticks?
I don't know why it would be the sticks. I mean, we can read. Yeah, I know. Now we can't go back because we lost all our freedom.
Are there little people here?
Oh, hang on, let me get in here.
Yeah, that I can't understand all this.
It's hard. It's
No
hard.
words. I mean, there are a lot of words, but nothing distinguishes.
Right. It takes some time to get used to it, and then like when you hear, you know, because it should not be a full word or a full sentence. All right. Let's talk about fairies or gnomes.
Are there fairies here? Gnomes? Oh, that would be fun.
Oh,
Yes, fairies. you. Can you let us know if you're here? Got some fairies here. Got some little people. Got some gnomes. What are those little things called?
What?
What are those little things called that they found?
Puckwudgies?
What?
The gnomes? Fairies?
Yeah.
Hildefolk?
The little tiny ones.
Pixies?
Comes out.
I'm just throwing it all out, yeah.
When we looked at the video where they went into the woods searching for the guys you were going to go see, that you're going to go see, the two.
Oh, the goblins.
Yeah, the goblins. That's
No,
the
these were
goblins.
too small for goblins.
And you saw them on cover.
Cupboard? Well, the kitchen's right here. So, maybe there's fairies in the cupboard.
Fairies in the cupboard? Are there fairies now?
Fun!
We have a fairy festival coming up.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Is that going to be?
Alright, let me listen.
Are you coming to the fairy festival? That would be fun.
Spirit, female,
Spirits?
in the wall,
Okay.
male.
Okay. Spirits in the walls. Someone died where they were making this building?
Michael, again.
There's Michael. Was it Michael was here? Coming around some more? Some more fairies?
I think it just said fairies, female.
Are there more fairies? Yeah, I do something.
Fairy, male. Candy, male. They want candy. Sweeties.
There's five. So I'm hoping next time.
At our door, male. There's something, it sounds like a low female voice whispering, but I don't, and there's something female, but it's like it was weird sounding. Through there, male. Bachelor, male.
Is there a bachelor here?
It was like an older male.
Come. Yes, please. You want to come with us? Where are you? Where are you? Are you lost in the woods? Are you back here? Would you like us being back in there with you, the fairies? Was it fun?
You're a male.
No, I'm not scared. Should I be scared? Are you okay? Are you scared?
I just got like a male voice, and it sounded kind of like Celtic, like Irish, but not an English word, like an Irish. But I wouldn't know what that was. I wish I could record what this is and what I say.
Right.
a penny, female. Animal, male. Yikes.
Is that a hornet?
Yeah.
To your left. My left? Are you here to our left?
There's no one, male.
No, to the left.
I'm gonna put it on the windowsill. I think we're losing it.
Was that on the recording, or are you saying
12.
that?
Male. What?
Did you say
No, I think we're losing it.
losing what? The energy? Okay. Do you want to cut it off now?
Yeah, but we should discuss. Damn it, male.
All right.
I like them. Male, not female. Yeah, I think it's time to cut it.
Okay.
Oof. Buggies.
All right, goodbye. Do you want to say goodbye to us? Can you say hello or goodbye?
Alright. Phew. My ears are so sweaty. It's so humid. Oh, I wonder if our lady is here, our teenage, or if she was in her 20s. Sorry. I called her a girl. I was like,
And
she
she
sounds
said
like a
she was
little
in her
girl and she was in her 20s. But she wanted us to tap and knock. So maybe we can go. Ooh, hi, Cricket. Can you repeat back or do a knock for us? I have the recorder over here if you want to try and give me a knock over there. Fairies. What? Fairies. Tapping. We're knocking at your door, at your windows. Are you here? Okay, yeah, I think it's time to cut it. I think we will come back. I mean, there'll be no time lapse for you guys, but I think you should watch what I recorded, and we'll talk about it. We'll go sit at the park bench and talk about it real quick.
Okay.
Give it a little wrap up. These are really fun. So if you like these, go to our Patreon and tell me, let me know. Because if you like these, we can keep doing them. I love doing spirit sessions. It's amazing. They're really fun. So, and this place never fails to give us people. It talks. It talks.
Well, thank you for talking with us,
Yeah, we really appreciate it.
showing us the fairies. And sorry I missed that one.
You'll see it. We're gonna have to bring some sweeties, some candies for the fairies too.
Definitely.
I was not expecting that, but there were little people in the woods in that brush. It was really strange.
Did you get my car keys?
And maybe, did you put them in there?
I thought I put them down here with your stuff.
Okay, well, I'm gonna stop this recording. Goodbye, recording people. And goodbye to you. See you soon. Alright, unfiltered, I just had her look at the little fairy images on the SLS. Kind of interesting. Don't know what I think about it. Before we talk about that though, what did you get? What were you getting?
Not much. You mean
No.
as far as when I had the...
No, your
Oh, on the ghost tube.
yeah.
Yeah, there were some words that came up, and
Was anything relating to what I was saying?
yes, a couple things. One said shopkeeper. See, I can't. Shopkeeper was one.
No, didn't one of the
Towards the end.
guys do the pharmacy? Weren't they owners of that pharmacy on Market Street?
Yeah, that was the Pennhurst.
Yeah.
The Pennhurst were actually considered, I guess, shopkeepers.
Yeah.
So, to your left, are you scared? I'm lost. I want to come. Idiotic. There were a couple.
Negative.
It is idiots. Idiotic and idiot. There. Oh, when you were asking about the fairies, how many fairies are here? Said there's 5.
We'll have to go back and count on the thing.
Yeah, but I don't know that it shut off too quickly. You may not have captured everything.
Maybe. It
But-
looked like there was like a bigger one. Like when you were there, I caught you and
Then
scanned
one next
across.
to me.
Yeah, and that was a little bit on the bigger side. And there were a couple little ones.
Then that one in the dirt area that was a little tiny. It was a little tiny one, and there wasn't anything around it that would have picked up. Like sometimes a tree or a bush, something solid will pick up and make it look like it was
Nope.
nothing around there. So I would say out of all of them, that's the one I know would
Been
not,
something.
would not have been something else. So cupboard,
Oh yeah, cupboard in the back.
yes, light,
In the kitchen.
cable. How do you feel? Please go. How do you feel? Shopkeeper. So that's all I have in the history.
I got Michael, and I'm wondering if
I
Michael...
did, and I got an Emma, and you got Emily.
Yeah, I hear Emily all the time because it's me.
Right.
And they could be talking about me, but I'm pretty sure we've gotten an Emma here before too.
And I had gotten a Kathleen
Darlene.
earlier.
And didn't I say something with a K?
Yes, something different.
Catherine.
Catherine, maybe? Because I said I got Kathleen, so it might have been something similar.
Maybe Catherine's not in the bank, but Kathleen is.
But would have... See, there's words that aren't in the bank, and I think I get that blip when it's hearing something, but it doesn't have the word to relate it to.
Oh.
So
Is that what that means?
I think that's what that means.
I never knew.
I really don't know. But I'm guessing that if there's some kind of blip or some kind of something that happens, it looks like it's hearing something, but it doesn't have a reference for it. So
Right.
It's like, okay, I hear something, but I don't see anything in the word bank that matches that. So I'm just going to beep. Beep! Blip! It gives a blip. So when it blips at me, I always wonder if that's what it is. Just a guess. Maybe somebody that knows more about this program. Ghost Tube, the cheap one that we don't have to pay for.
Squirrel! He was like, what?
So anyway, that was interesting. It was an interesting little session. Again, I think there's a lot of people that have lived around here or near here or passing through, visiting.
Roger.
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 Yes, good old Roger. But you would think that the number of people that worked here, there would be all of the people that...
Yes. Well, and so if it's Kathleen or Catherine, those are Irish names. And fairies are definitely Irish, Celtic and Welsh.
Right.
All of them. Highlands. So, and I mean, I already feel like I already go to those stone, I call it the fairy garden, but I go walk around that and give thanks.
Other area.
It's been so long. I hate that I don't have time to come out here and pay my respects and honor the nature here and get my walk in.
I know. I kind of miss being here too.
Yeah.
It has been a hot summer though.
Hot, very hot summer.
And so it's not so fun to do so much walking.
Even right now, it's still
it's muggy. It was nice earlier this week or late last week.
Yeah, and we're getting back into the heat.
Just until Wednesday, and then it's supposed to cool off to the 80s.
I hope it cools off for Pennhurst on Friday.
Oh, yeah. Well, you know, that's further north too. I think it's supposed to be much cooler on Friday.
Yeah.
So, yes, Pennhurst is. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about Pennhurst. We're reading that book that we're going to be talking about.
Yeah. How far did you get in?
I'm to the point where they recorded her. She was recording what is it, Ghost Hunters or somebody came through.
Oh yeah, I haven't been there. I'm not there yet.
Oh, okay.
Stephanie, I posted in our Pennhurst group, and I was like, this is the book we just got, we're looking at. I'm reading it right now, and Stephanie was like, oh, I'm on it. And she just bought it and read the whole thing, and then she's like gonna buy it.
It's not very long.
No.
There's a second part too.
Yeah, she said she's gonna get that one and start reading it. I was like, oh, that's so funny. I like to go in not knowing stuff, but I kind of feel like Pennhurst, I need to be a little bit more prepared.
Some of this stuff, people had negative experiences, the jabs.
Yeah, that's where I got to, is like that weekend that the guy got jabbed, and then somebody else, one of the workers, got jabbed with a needle.
There was something with a knife. I don't.
Oh yeah, razor. It felt like
right.
But I don't think there was any marks. I think it just felt like a.
He just kind of got scared. And again, I don't know that anybody had marks. They just felt like they were getting jabbed with a needle, and they talked about the nurse. They thought that was around there. And then the dark entity in the corner.
Oh, the dark man in the bathroom, in the common room. Yeah. And then Howie with the little train or toy airplane. I told Leela to bring her toy choo-choo train that goes off, because we had that happen at my haunted manor. Okay. The toy train. Oh, I was not in. Sorry. Not that you really need to see me, right?
You don't need to see me either. But anyway, yeah. It's interesting in that she heard the little girl's voice.
Yeah.
And on the third floor, she got a lot of stuff on the third floor, and she was on the second floor, and keeping people from going up to the third floor. But also the third floor is where a lot of things happen, supposedly. Mayflower.
Yes.
Mayflower. And also Quaker. It talked about overlooking Quaker building or being close to Quaker building.
Yeah, but they just opened that this year. And we could have paid $250 extra to hit Quaker, and I was like,
when we went to the
we're good.
We went to
maybe next time.
Paranormal.
Paracon.
Where were we in the basement? What building was that we were in the basement, where they have everything set up on
Devon.
the inside?
That's Devon.
That's Devon.
And the basement of that is Candyland, which is where King resides.
Oh, okay. So that's...
Yeah. So we'll be hitting that too. And that's where Trey and Jeff had the people all around them and stuff. I kind of want everybody to go in there, like all 17 of us.
At one time?
To go in and just hang out in Candyland and kind of like maybe spread out and see what happens in the middle of us.
Oh, okay.
I want to see that.
So...
But we're going to plan.
When we went on the history tour, there was actually a building that had like the history stuff in the on the first floor, and I can't remember which building.
Mayflower?
Was that Mayflower?
I think they have the museum.
The museum there.
Yeah, or at least that was what she said in the book.
Okay.
Because that one woman that came up and talked to her that had the 2 boys that went through, she worked at that museum area or something, I think. I don't know. I can't wait. I can't wait to finish the book, but I also it was nighttime and I was getting creeped out. I was like, I need to stop if I'm going to go to sleep.
Well, that wasn't the normal type of a ghost tour, was it? Was because it was near Halloween. Was it the
I think
Halloween
they do.
type thing?
I think this was a while back. Oh, by the way, the book is The Ghost of Mayflower. The Hauntings of Mayflower or The Ghost of Mayflower?
The Ghost of Mayflower, and it is by
Tamara? Something. Off the top of my
I'm halfway through. Tamara Lawrence.
And I have a picture of her because we met her when we were at Paracon, and I didn't buy the book, but now I think we should have. But at least we gave her a couple of bucks on Kindle. And she'll probably be at the next Paracon, and I'd like to interview her after we finish reading
After we finish the reading of the books. And the other one's like $3.99. This was $1.99 on Amazon Kindle.
Meow.
Catbird.
Meow.
And the second one is $3.99. So they're cheap. You can
Easy
buy.
peasy.
And it supports a good cause, I guess.
Her. And her momness.
Yeah, she's got kids.
Yeah. It's always good to support authors.
And she was actually doing that, and it was in 2011 that this took place.
2011. Okay.
2011.
So because I know they sold it between then, I think. Well, I'm pretty sure from what Greg was saying, because he used to go before he was Mr. Fort Mifflin, Greg O'Brien. He said he would go there. It was either Fort Mifflin or Pennhurst, but then it got sold, so he hadn't been back or something.
Okay. Except he was there the day we were at the Paracon.
Yeah, but he didn't go back and investigate.
Yeah, okay.
But yeah, so I think what they were doing, I think they were just letting people like kind of tour through.
Sounded like you could go through and walk through a certain area. Now, like they didn't have the third floor open, and that's why they had the people dressed as orderlies.
Yeah,
making sure that they.
Yeah. So now I don't know if at that point they had another area, because I'm pretty sure Devon Building is the one that gets all decked out, like all the spooky haunted, people and stuff. I don't know. Maybe I've never been to the asylum.
They talked about the tunnels, the people coming through the tunnels too.
Coming up.
And some of the people working in the tunnels, I guess, where people were going through. Yeah. But again.
Yeah, this doesn't seem to be like
she also talked about the administration building, and I didn't think the administration building was open either. That's where the visitors would go in, and they'd bring the children to see the visitors.
Maybe it was, and maybe it's not now. Or maybe it just wasn't when we went with Pennhurst.
She also said they had a vehicle, and one of the previous residents walked there, and she was asked to drive the resident home, and it was not too far, but it was at night, and they didn't want her walking back.
Right.
And she was there as a young girl and left when she was 20-something. So she wasn't there for a long time, but she said she didn't have a lot of bad experiences.
Oh.
So
interesting.
Yeah. But she also said that she was in the girls' dorm, and a lot of the girls would like bang their heads on the wall. She said, and I did too. And then she said she would bite herself. And then people would see them and think that they were getting beaten by the staff.
Oh.
So,
interesting.
She told them that that she did it to herself, that it wasn't the staff, but I think that was one of the things it was controversial that people were getting beaten, but sometimes
It was them.
it was them doing it themselves, which you think about, they didn't have anything to cut. A lot of cutting, people do cutting now. They did still cut.
I don't know. I think so. I know that when Jonas gets upset, he started like hitting himself in the head, and we've had to redirect him when he gets really upset. He started doing that because we wouldn't want him to hit us.
Right.
And so he was taking it out on himself, but now we're redirecting it to like, I think at Brightmoon it was like a ball. They had like one of those big balls.
Okay.
But like, I would like him to not even have to resort to hitting.
To be that frustrated, because you get frustrated or you get upset, and it's an outlet.
Yeah. So I can totally understand that. And like, if you don't have anything else,
you just stuffed animal and push.
I don't even think they had stuffed animals.
No, not there.
Yeah.
And I didn't know the age group. I guess they were all kind of about 12-ish, a little older than that.
Yeah, so it's going to be an interesting trip. I like how this devolved into
I know, we're here at Rockwood.
It's so
chasing fairies, and
now we're at like deep into some sadness and abuse. But I want to bring a little light to there. You know, like people go in and they want to be scared, but I don't want to be scared. I want to say hi. You know,
and I think that's
there.
What's needed. Yeah, right.
They're there, and if I was a ghost and I was someplace that I felt stuck in, I want somebody to come say hi to me, be nice to me.
Right.
So, I mean, people are people.
Well,
and even ghosts are ghosts. You know what I mean. But I mean, I think I even have like a soft spot for King. Even though like he's been a bully to like male, but he got bullied, he got abused.
Yeah. So you carry that through. And what's the guy with the airplane, the toy? Howie, right? Yeah. I didn't know what his story is. I hadn't heard of him before, but apparently he hangs around the second floor.
Yeah.
And he does not like people touching his toy.
No.
Which is the airplane.
Yeah. So
toy airplane.
I'm more willing to go to the third floor and hang out than the second floor. Isn't that funny? Like, no, bring me upstairs. But
the art room, I guess, was in the other area that.
But isn't that where the nurse was? Was that the nurse, or was that the little girl? No, the little boy with the striped shirt.
Yes, I think that was.
That was in the hall. She saw him in the hallway.
She saw him in the hall.
Yeah,
but his clothes were somewhere. The clothes were somewhere.
In the office, in the main office.
In the office.
Yeah, she saw it.
They saw the clothes that he was wearing.
They
had on display,
and it had his name on it. And then there were that name was on a couple of different doors. So I don't know. Maybe it was like Jeff, and there was this other Jeff. I don't know.
Maybe so. I don't remember.
All right, so I think we should wrap it up, but we definitely need to come back and look for fairies
behind the gardener's cottage, which would make sense. It would be near the gardener's cottage, right? That's where fairies would hang out.
Yeah, that's kind of.
I have to go back and look at the history of the gardener and see if there's any information on who lived in the gardener.
The last time we didn't get any of the stuff that I've gotten before with the guy that hits his kids. There was abuse, and the young woman, we didn't get her. I thought I heard her voice again, but I could not tell what she was saying. So, but it was interesting getting Irish stuff and like Michael. So I'd like to look up and see. Maybe there were some Irish people that brought the fae.
Maybe so.
Yeah, so I don't know. What do you guys think about fairies? Do you believe? I don't know if I do.
Goblins.
Well, those could be aliens. Those are probably crashed aliens.
Goblins?
Yeah, that's what I think they are. The goblins. I think that's one of the big theories, is that they crashed on Earth and then they had to hide underground.
Oh, okay.
And that's all the mammoth caves. So now they're cave-dwelling creatures because they're crashed and stayed on Earth. I don't know. It all sounds weird, but again, we go back to Derek actually having a whole thing with the black-eyed children, and I didn't believe. I always wanted to believe. I thought that was a cool thing to think about, but until he said that, I'm like, oh wait, what? This is real? Like for real?
Yeah, that was really creepy.
Yeah. So you never
Which
know.
could be aliens.
Also aliens or possessed people. We don't know.
We don't know.
We need to catch a black-eyed children. We don't.
No.
Just kidding. JK.
No.
No.
We
We're
do
not doing that.
I don't want to even talk about it because it's getting dark out here.
Those words are crawling right back into my throat. Yeah. So let us know what you think. Should we keep doing this? Should we keep looking for the fairies? The fairies.
Oh, I also heard from interview with Bashir. You know who that is? Daryl. What's his name? Daryl.
I don't know. I
can't
just
remember
know
his
about
last
you.
name.
Maybe you should explain. It's a guy that it's not, I want to say translate, but it's not channels.
Entities named Bashir.
Entities or entity?
I think it's a group.
Oh.
They're mostly a group. When people channel, it's like not just one person,
Like-
one entity that comes through.
Like
Anyway.
it's 9?
Yeah, I don't know how many. I don't know. I'd have to look it up to see if Bashir. But I was listening to something the other night, and they were interviewing him, and he said in 2026 we're going to find out something about UFOs.
Okay.
And
Good.
he said he's
Get it
been
done,
channeling
yeah.
Bashir for a long time, and he's told him about 9/11 and
That would be interesting to go back and
something
look at.
else. Yeah.
But again, I don't know if I believe in channeling either, but I know that I've talked to some things in my brain. But again,
But
maybe
that's
not. Maybe not. But there's something to psychics.
Yes.
Again, April had the almost exact same thing at my Haunted Manor that Morgan had, that Debbie had, that Amy had, that other people have had, Tony has had. So there's something to this.
Or there's something just messing with them.
Right.
And so, was that a bat?
Yes.
I saw something. flying
Yeah, it was a bat.
around.
Oh, there it goes. Hi. Oh, it's so cute. I love little bats.
So, yeah.
Freaking bats.
Yeah,
Happy
that's kind of
Halloween.
interesting. We don't know any of this stuff, so you can only suppose. And people that do channel are just convinced that's what
Nope.
they get
There it goes again.
messages from
Come eat these
angels.
bugs. We have a bunch right here.
Don't come too close.
No rabies.
No, I'm not worried about rabies.
Mm.
Your hair inside the crazy.
That's in the belfry.
Anyway,
Okay.
that's it. I'm going home.
All right.
Bye.
Bye. See you soon.